but
It's like
they
80,
need
80 to 80K to 100.
they
All
need
right.
quite a bit of money to be able to do it though, which means it's pretty slow and you don't make very much money.
Yeah.
So what we're proposing here is we kind of take all the risk, right? You have a steady stream of income coming in because you're giving us a real nice price. And it's our concern to actually get rid of the properties.
Okay. What's in it for me?
Well, the fact that you get a steady stream of income because,
Okay.
at least once a week, we're
How
setting up
much?
multiple properties. You know what I'm saying?
How much are we talking?
How many properties are we talking? That type of
How
thing?
many properties? How much? Depends on how much you're willing to throw at me.
Well, again, exact figures have to be discussed at a later time, probably. But the idea here, right, is let's just say what's like your average, let's say like in like South Central area, right? Near let's see, like what
Like Grove
Grove
Street,
Street, these areas, right? Those houses, like what would be your average price to like your average person?
like 20, 25K.
Right. So, you significantly bump that down. I'll let you say the price and we can talk about it. But you significantly bump that down because, essentially as whatever it takes to keep your boss happy, right?
Yeah.
To your boss, I mean, you're selling houses left and right, and it's not like you're creating them, setting them all up, putting them on the market, and they're sitting on the market, right? Because currently that's what's happening, right? All of them, it's just flooding the market with houses. It's going to
Yeah.
crash the market, right? We can't have that. So essentially where we come in is we come in and we're actually giving you essentially purchases, right? I mean, your boss is happy because I mean you're flipping every single house that you put on the market, right? As soon as it hits the market, boom, you just sold it, right? And sure, it
Yeah.
was for a low price, but you got your commission, right? I mean, it was as low as you could go, but hey, isn't that the name of the game, right? Is to outprice your
Exactly.
competition, right?
Exactly.
We come in and we say, okay, well, we're gonna rent these properties, right? Or maybe we'll sell them. Of course, there's a little bit of profit to be made, or you know, rent wise, right? We generate that money, but it's for us to worry about, right? And
Yeah.
in terms of you, I mean, well, you got your boss is happy and you're making quick money.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my proposal here.
Hmm.
Um,
You know.
Now you don't have to worry about where the money came from now.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not worried
not
about
that's
any of
not your
that.
concern. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um. You know, I'm interested. Um. No. It just depends on how much you're throwing at me. Like I said.
Hmm.
You know, I obviously won't talk to my other
I think
realtors about this, but
are you trying to say that maybe you need a little bit of something to get us that wholesale pricing?
yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Um, tell you what.
If you could like, throw me something. Even a little bit of extra cash on top, you know what I mean? Or
Just write down a number, on a weekly basis that you think would be decent for that wholesale pricing, and maybe we'll think
for
about
that
it.
wholesale price. A day?
Weekly,
Weekly. Like how many I can
weekly
sell
in
in a
head,
week?
huh?
Like how many of those I can sell a week? Like wholesale?
No, 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 no. What I'm saying here is, we give you a weekly paycheck, under the table,
Okay.
and in exchange we get that whole pricing.
Okay.
Ends up being cheaper for us in the long run. You end up getting your money, and it's a weekly in head, payment basis essentially, right? It's under the table. You don't got to worry about anything.
What do you think about that?
I think that's fair.
You think that's fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah. As long as I get by, get my money, and you know,
Well, keep in mind your boss is going to be real happy.
yeah, exactly. And I'll be making more commission.
Right. And hey, you never know, right? Maybe the people can't pay. House goes back on the market. Money keeps going full circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I'm
Um,
guessing you're gonna be buying these places and renting them out to people, right?
well, that or maybe we make enemies. me and my friends, we make enemies, and just so happens to be that the whole neighborhood ends up going on the market, and well,
I see.
you know. So
Yeah.
I'll be sure to keep you happy. And in exchange, well, we won't have common enemies, right? Because the enemies, well, they shouldn't really exist, right?
I don't have enemies. So
Exactly. Until we do, right? But that's when we can scratch each other back, you know. But
exactly. But at
all right,
that point, we want to interact with these people.
well, yeah, because they're gonna have to find somewhere else to live. Um,
Exactly.
all right. Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. I'll be
Yeah.
in touch. Um,
Oh, your name's
Earl Taft,
Earl Taft. Okay. Okay.
Taft Law Firm.
Taft Law Firm. All right.
You know, if you
Hey,
ever need an attorney or anything, you know,
you hear about that
give me
new
a holler.
used car dealership coming to town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that on the news, I believe.
Yeah, I saw it recently too. I heard it's gonna be right down by Legion.
Mm, good
Yeah.
location.
It's really good for traffic.
Yeah, gonna get a lot of people on their feet, you know, walking over and right next to the bank too.
Yeah.
Perfect,
Literally. Yeah.
actually.
It's crazy.
Hmm.
I drove by there earlier. They were doing construction on one of the little building in there. So
Might have to put some investments into that.
yeah, man.
Hmm.
All right. Well,
You have a
you
nice
know,
day.
you have a nice
Stay
day,
safe.
sir. Yeah, you too.